Hey everybody, this is Don Panetta here in Vail Village, and let me tell you, love is in the air. It is Valentine's Day, and we are traveling through the village today. Going to show you all the stuff that's going on, talking about events happening here at Loveland, at Beaver Creek. We got plenty on the show today. Keep you informed throughout the whole week. Stay with us. Vail Live starts right now.
All right, everyone. Yes, it is Valentine's Day today, and we're going to let you know about some fun things you can do on and off the slopes on a day like today with your sweetie or with your galentines if you're celebrating Galentine's Day as well. So much to talk about. So thank you for joining us on this Tuesday, February 14th. Bright and early this morning. We'll be with you till about 8:30 this morning. As we saw, we've got Don Panetta roaming around Vail Village. I'm here at the Grand Hyatt Vail Studio. No new snow really to report. Pay attention to the crawl at the bottom of the screen to find your favorite groomer of the day. Lover's Leap is not on that list, Anthony. I don't think they can groom that little cornice off of Blue Sky Basin. But if you want to chat with us this morning, you could certainly do so. We are on YouTube and Facebook. So subscribe to our YouTube page. Look us up on Facebook. Hit the like button. Hit the reminders so that little ding goes off when we're going to be live. You won't miss a thing. It's a busy time. We just wrapped up Super Bowl. We've got President's Weekend coming up. We have Mardi Gras coming up. So a lot of things happening crammed in to the month of February. But first of all, let's get to the weather and let you know what we can expect. Really didn't get much snow overnight. Temperatures pretty balmy this morning. Already 15 above on Beaver Creek Mountain, 13 up on Vail Mountain. Here at the valley floor, hovering right around 20 degrees. But we're not going to really jump in temperature that much from this point. So yesterday we saw highs in the 40s. We dropped down to the teens. Today we're only going to reach into the mid-20s. So not much chance of really a spike in temperature. And you look at those hour by hour, just the teens until about late morning, and then we'll get to the 20s by this afternoon. And the National Weather Service has issued a winter weather advisory. So that's going to go through later on today, tonight, and Wednesday. We have a 60% chance of snow, breezy conditions today. We could see the west wind about 10 to 20 miles per hour. And then tonight, same thing. We're going to see patchy blowing snow after 2 a.m. Wind chill values as low as 10 below. So that wind is going to really come into play. And then a chance of precipitation tonight is about 70%. And then Wednesday, scattered snow showers, patchy blowing snow before 9 a.m. And then things will start to clear out into your Thursday with some sunshine back in the forecast. Temperature wise, tomorrow will be even a little bit cooler with highs only around the teens. And then Thursday, we'll start out a little foggy, then sunny. And then by Friday, we'll be back into the 40s again. So just kind of a mixed bag of temperatures and weather. But that winter weather advisory, just keep that in mind. If you are going to be traveling tonight, even tomorrow, it could be a little tricky out there on those roads. What are we expecting accumulation-wise? Well, maybe 2 inches today, and then another 3 tomorrow, or 2 at Vail, 3 at Beaver Creek. So maybe about 4 or 5 in the next couple of days. Then we clear out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then we've got a storm coming in by the end of the weekend into the beginning of next week that could drop a little bit of snow as well, quite a bit throughout the whole week, just a little bit day by day. Maybe the biggest day being Tuesday, Mardi Gras, Fat Tuesday, and then a couple inches on either sides of that. So hey, we'll take it. We definitely are loving all the new snow. So 2 inches new at the Beeve, 1 inch new at Vail in the last 24 hours. But let's take it outside. Oh, I want to thank Outlet at Silverthorne for this weather and mountain report. They are just about a half hour away from here at the 205. You can find all sorts of savings at great shops for the whole family. But let's bring in Dom and find out what he is seeing out there. What do we got going on? Are people on the move?
Hey Trey, I am kind of moving around. The Zamboni's going on right now, so it's a little loud over there. I moved out of the way so everybody else can see the little Zamboni come out on the ice.
Oh yeah,
But
that's an
yeah,
exciting time.
it's very
That what
very
people
exciting.
love watching the Zamboni.
Yeah, they do, and we talked about it. It's hard to get a ride on the Zamboni. As a hockey player, I have not ridden the Zamboni in the 30 years that I've played hockey, so
Yeah,
it's tough. So if you ever get to ride it, feel pretty special. Maybe you can
yeah.
take your Valentine's Day date on a Zamboni ride.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, if you're dating the person that drives a Zamboni, you might be able to get the ride on there. It's a pretty special thing. All right, but yes,
Yes,
we've got
yes.
the ice rink that'll be going on. Hey, but yes, Valentine's Day, a lot of restaurants are reconfiguring their restaurant to fit all the two tops that'll be coming in today. And then we also have Galentine's Day, where you get your gal
Oh
pals
yeah.
and you go
And
out. So it's gonna be
and
a
I'd like
busy one.
to make another new one. How about Valentine's Day? Because we're in Vail here.
Oh yeah, I
Is that
know.
too much of a dad joke?
You should work for the marketing company. That's a good one.
Right,
You
right. Like, come
know?
on, how easy is that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So,
totally.
but Trish, but my real question is what do you have going on for Valentine's Day? And I would love to hear the viewers. You can chat in live with the show right now and let us know your plans for Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
But Trish,
exactly.
tell me, what do you got going on,
Okay,
or
well,
is it a surprise?
nope, nope. You know what? It's not a surprise. So we are gonna go to dinner, and we're gonna go to Grouse Mountain Grill, and it's mostly because we went to Grouse Mountain Grill last year. Tony Galizia had been working there for many, many, many years. A good friend of ours, and he wasn't doing as well. So I told my husband, I said, I gotta go see Tony. I gotta sit by my Tony G. So we sat right in the bar at Grouse Mountain Grill, and Tony was playing right there. And Tony did pass away this summer, but now Kathy Morrow is playing there. She'll play some jazz piano. She's there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And so we're gonna kind of honor Tony and support Kathy and support Grouse Mountain Grill. So that's what we have
Oh,
going on tonight. So how
that's
about
really nice. And Trish, where is Grouse Mountain Grill? I've never been there
Oh,
actually.
okay. So this is up in Beaver Creek in the Pines Lodge. So when you're coming down Strawberry Park, you've got the Strawberry Park Medical Center right there. Just up the catwalk from there on the western hillside, you'll find Pines Lodge and Splendido right across from each other. So, long-standing restaurant. Grouse has been there since I think '93, and some great, great menu items. It should be good. I've been trying to be on like a diet, for the last month, but that's going out the window tonight. So we're gonna enjoy some dessert and everything. But what do you have planned? What's on the agenda?
So I'm trying to knock two birds out with one stone. My friend runs the bingo over at Chasing Raps on Tuesday nights.
Yes.
So I'm thinking maybe I can get over there somehow and take my Valentine's over to Chasing Rapids because I still have yet to eat there or get a drink there. So I've only been able to tour it, and it's pretty cool in there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, definitely. Yeah. And that's so cool that they have so many different things going on at night. So last night they had was it Anthony Crazy Stupid Love? Was that the movie with Steve Carell and Ryan Gosling? So on Monday they do movies, and then Tuesdays they've got the bingo. I think Fridays they have DJs. So they've got something kind of different going on, different programming that's fun to follow and to see, hey, if you're here on a Monday night, what's happening and everything. So,
Right.
okay, good. Do you have a card? Do you have, a flower or something you're gonna?
I I got nothing yet, but I'm gonna go. I think I gotta drop my parents off at the airport today. They've been in town all week. We can talk about that
Oh
later.
yeah.
But that means I'm gonna be over by Costco, and I heard they have a pretty good deal on flowers over there.
Oh yeah, that will be a good place to get flowers. Even like a cake, like their cakes are really good too.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, yeah, yeah. But you know what? They've got a lot going on. The height has a special dinner going on over at the Marriott right here at Gessner. They're going to be doing elk carpaccio, lobster salad. So you get a choice. Those are the starters. And then your entrees, either a miso glazed cod or grilled lamb chop. And then dessert, strawberry almond champagne cheesecake or a chocolate and red berry cake. So reservations recommended for a lot of these things that are going on today. Also, you know what? If you want to do like a sporty date, maybe ski with your Valentine today, going for lunch, do a little. You could do a Valentine's Day date if that works better for your schedule. Also, maybe snowshoeing after work. You could snowshoe up to a little vantage point, bring some picnic items, maybe some champagne. You could do that out on the hill too.
Yeah, and I actually just got a great gift card from my parents. And they actually got me and my girlfriend a gift card to the Nordic Center
Oh
with
yeah.
private lessons, and
Oh
that costs $320 for two people. You get the rentals, you get the lesson, and you get a day pass for the Nordic Center. And on nice days, and today, the sun's not out, but that's actually pretty good for the tracks because
yeah.
when the sun starts to bake those tracks, it's a little bit harder to move. So today is a great day. It's not too cold. The clouds are overhead. And obviously, you'll still get those gorgeous views of the Gore Range. So
Oh yeah.
that's another really good spot to go.
And you know what? And when you're doing the cross country skiing, I mean, you're moving. Even on the coldest days, you're going to be warm out there because your body is just like getting out there, moving. Now, if you want jewelry, so Squash Blossom is teaming up jewelry and art. They have Curate Art and Curiosities. They're going to be there from 11 to 6, and 10% of the proceeds are going to go to Roundup River Ranch. So if you need to buy a present anyway, you might as well go on in, take a look at the art, the rugs, the curiosities, also the jewelry. And then 10% of that goes to Roundup River Ranch, which is a Paul Newman, one of his seriously fun camps. And this is located just outside of kind of Gypsum along the Colorado River. And they are doing some neat things for the kids. They have summer camps and they do family programming, and it's all at no cost to the family. And these are for children with serious illnesses. So it's kind of a cool thing. You can kind of give, maybe give a present, but then give back to charity. So that's going on today too. So 11 to 6 is what we're gonna find with that. Hey, but Dom, if you're single, this is where you need to go. Okay, so for the single people out there, North Coast Originals, which is a brand new restaurant, it opened up in July down in Eagle, right on Broadway. They're doing just a singles party, and basically, they're not gonna have any heart decorations or anything. It's gonna start at 5, and just bring your friends. Go straight from work. Go there. It's gonna be a good time. So this is right there, North Coast Originals, 228 Broadway Street in Eagle. And it's free, and you can just go in there if you want to get some drinks. They're going to have some games. It is going to be pretty cool. And they do great things, like they do bingo on certain nights. They do special wine tastings on certain nights. So this is a cool place to check out, especially if you live down Valley. So here it is, starting at 5 p.m. They're going to have that going on.
Love that. That's hilarious. I have a great story real quick. I had a friend in Japan yesterday that was flying home today, single woman, and she was going on a rant that she has to basically do Groundhog's Day over again, like, oh, I got to do Valentine's Day here in Tokyo, and then I got to fly back and do Valentine's Day again as a single person. Oh, how lucky am I?
Oh, yeah, well, you know what, Dom? You tell that friend that she needs to check out today's Vail Daily, because we have the Tell Us Your Love Story Valentine's Day competition going on. And so we have our top 3 winners, how they met, and then that's in the paper today. Online, there's almost 30 stories of how people met. And
Really?
you know what? So like this, it's a very inspiring time because there was a lot of like, oh, I never thought, and I kept swiping left, or oh, all these Bumble dates never work out. Da, da, da. Well, we have some hope. We have hope
Okay.
for the folks that don't think there's any hope. It's in today's Vail Daily. So we'll get to that after this commercial break. Dom, we'll let you roam around. Looks like the Zamboni did a nice job back there. Give him a thumbs
He's
up.
doing
Yeah,
great.
he's doing.
Doing great.
He's
He's
keeping
got
the line straight.
2 more laps left.
Yeah, keep those lines, buddy. Okay, all right. Thanks, Tom. We'll be right back with more Vail Valley Live, and we've got your Vail Daily right here. Give you the details on the love stories.
Welcome to Nap Harvest. We are showcasing healthy habits, and you can start right here feeding your family healthy organic vegetables and fruits that are seasonal and local. They're all the way from Arizona with our wonderful, beautiful citrus fruits that we sneak across the border for. But don't forget our nap mushrooms, grown at 9,000 feet. Mushrooms are chock full of benefits for you. And then also the microgreens, also chock full of vitamins. Come see us at Nap Harvest in Eagle Ranch on Sylvan Lake Road next to Color Coffee. We're open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturdays and Sundays, 10 to 4.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I'm Trisha Swenson here in our Vail Valley Live studios at Grand Hyatt Vail, showing you what's made the paper for Tuesday, the 14th of February, also known as Valentine's Day. So let's take a look at the paper and look at that. Lovebirds, literally right there on the cover. Two turkeys look at each other and form a bit of a heart shape as they poke about the areas free of snow near Brush Creek open space in Eagle over the weekend. That's a great picture by Ben Roof, getting those wild little turkeys there in the photo. Now, also in today's paper, our sport is endangered. A quote from Michaela Schifrin. She advances the call for climate action and sustainability efforts in signing a letter to the International Ski Federation. More about this on page A18. And in today's paper, Tell Us Your Love Story contest. We've got the top 3 winners. They won anything from a couples massage at Four Seasons Spa, a couples massage at Spa Anjali at the Westin, also dinner for 2, a gift card to Gessner, and some rides on the Leadville train. But like I said earlier in the show, you can read the top 3 stories, and then we've got pretty much everyone that had submitted a story by the deadline was sent in to our online version of this. So over about 30 stories you can read about in today's paper and also online. And then also in county news, countywide assessment inventories housing. A look at the housing policies, land opportunities in Eagle County, and how we can possibly build more housing is on page A3. And then also in today's news, Vail Police Chief Dwight Henninger announces retirement. Dwight Henninger has served with Vail Police for 21 years. Learn a little bit more about this gentleman on page A8. And then also in today's paper, we're going to be checking in with the athletes. Skier Finn Griffith off to a winning start. Junior big mountain skier is dominating U.S. competitions after finishing 6th at Worlds. Learn more about this 18-year-old senior in high school on page A19. So grab your paper today. Like I mentioned, the love stories are in there. They're also online. VailDaily.com will give you all of today's stories. You can read the e-edition page by page, see some of the ads in case you want to see if there's any dining specials. There are events calendars in there too. So lots of reasons to pick up the Vail Daily today. Vail Daily, bringing communities together. Now, up on the roads today, the drive wasn't too bad. 2 inches new at Beaver Creek, 1 inch new at Vail in the last 24 hours. But the plows, they were really out. They were out this morning. I don't know if they were just kind of prepping or putting some mag chloride down, but they were getting things ready for something. And I think with this winter weather advisory, things are going to change as the day goes on. We saw that yesterday when that afternoon shower came on through, heavy snow at times, and then there's going to be some blowing snow with this. So do keep that in mind if you have a late night travels or if you got to get to the airport early, you may want to just allow a little extra time and then slow it down when we do see the roads come through. There's nothing worse than being in a hurry and you're just riding the tailgate of the person in front of you. Don't do that. Give them plenty of follow distance and just make sure that you are going the appropriate speeds. And we can see that some of the bridges they freeze sooner than the rest of the road. So those can be very tricky spots if you're going through Dow Junction or if you're going through areas where it's just the road is a little bit elevated, through our mountainous regions. Vail Pass comes to mind. Officers Gulch is another one. That's from Copper Mountain all the way to Frisco. That's a very curvy area with elevation changes. But hey, should we talk about the what do you want? Charcuterie?
Chocolates.
Oh yeah. Okay. So what do we have for the chocolates?
We can do the ski video.
Oh yeah. Okay. You know what? Let's talk about the chocolates. Okay. So Ripley's Believe It or Not. Okay, we've all heard of that. They actually bought the original box of chocolates from Forrest Gump. It's signed by Tom Hanks. They got it at an auction for $25,000. And what's a little bit of trivia is that the box, there didn't have any chocolates in there. It actually had sand in there. So it says, the 7 ounces, that kind of thing. Well, no, it wasn't. It was about 4 pounds because when Tom Hanks, his character Forrest Gump, had that on his lap during the Forrest Gump movie, they needed it to be the appropriate weight. So it was filled with sand for the movie. And Ripley's Believe It or Not did get that little piece of trivia for you. So kind of funny that they've got that going on. So that's what, so a little bit of Valentine's Day trivia. Also, should we show the charcuterie board? All right, so Sean Naylor, who usually is snowboarding on the hill, doing his on the hill videos for the Vail Daily, he put together a charcuterie ski board is what they call it right now. So you can either call it ski cooterie, charcuterie ski. It's a play on words, and it's really great that we've got this. So, this was good. So he put his board on the corner of the railing, so the bindings weren't in the way. Okay, then the meats. He's got salami, sopressata, coppa. He's got it all. Prosciutto, putting in there. And then, make sure someone's kind of keeping the birds away because he got that on camera. All right, so now how about the cheeses? We got a manchego, we got a brie, mozzarella for you. Then he's adding, he's got the grapes, he's got the meats. He's getting some help from a friend. It takes a little while to lay all this out, especially if you want to kind of add an artistic flair to it. This was done last Friday. Just a beautiful day. This is up at Henry's Hut, across from Cheers 4, 5, and 11. And Buffalo is right there as well. And then, there he's going. He's getting each. He's got his different flavored crackers. Okay, lox crackers with the herb cream cheese. All right. Look at that spread. So that's a fun little thing to do. You put it on the back of your snowboard. You put it on the back of your skis. So charcuterie ski is what we're calling it out there on the slopes today. But is Dom ready? Okay, let's bring it out to Dom and see if he's ever tried a charcuterie ski before. Dom, have you seen this? Have you seen this where you could just put your cheese and crackers and everything on your snowboard, on your ski? Like, no need to haul the cutting board. Just bring it out.
Yeah, no, I've never seen that, but that is a good play. And it sounds like if you have a snowboard, you got a bigger platter. So I can find snowboarder friends that can cut some meat.
Definitely. And then you assign people, okay, you bring the crackers, you bring this kind of cheese, this kind of meat, and then everyone gathers. That could be a great...
You bring the rosé.
Yeah, and then of course rosé. We need that by the boatload up there. And this could be a fun thing to do with Blue Sky Basin, Jebby's
Oh,
Deck, Steady's Deck. Dr. Studman just passed away, and on Eagle's Nest Ridge, kind of when you get by Ledges and Berries and those runs, off to the right when you're going down, you'll see Dr. Stebbins' deck. They call it Steady's deck. So that deck is there. But there's also a cool little deck at the base of, almost to the base of Game Creek Bowl. When you're going down, and if you go to the left side, it's just maybe 20 yards up above from the lift. But that always looks like a nice sunny deck to go to.
yeah,
No wind either down
right.
there.
My favorite deck is Windows deck, and that's between chairs 3 and 4 when you get up
Yeah.
there. So
Yeah.
I would recommend taking chair 3 all the way to the tippy top, and then making your way back to chair 4.
Yeah.
It's a fun deck. There's always a lot of people there. It's a local deck, so
Yeah.
all you people coming in from out of town, hey, come join us. We love having you.
Yeah, definitely.
And we'll give you the real experience.
Yeah, give them real experience. Yeah. Hey, so your parents were just here. How long were they here?
So they're still been here for a week. It's Tuesday to Tuesday. I got to drop them off at the airport around 1 o'clock today. So,
Okay.
but they have a blast. They love it. They cross country skiing fat bikers. So the Nordic Center was awesome. Malloy Park great, as well as Leadville has unbelievable fat biking trails that they groom so that they're meant for the fat bike. So if you ever want to get out there, I think it's called Life 3 or Lifetime Cycles up in Leadville. Those guys will give you all the tips and tricks on where to go, and you can rent bikes from them as well. So just a short jaunt up about minutes.
Yeah.
Trish,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. No, that's great. Yeah, Leadville is it's just a gem. The town is cool. The history is amazing. Leadville at one point was going to be the capital of the state of Colorado, because the mining boom, just the whole rush, silver rush and everything. But it had multiple churches, multiple hospitals, multiple schools. Like it's hard to believe. The Tabor Opera House was one of the finest opera houses this side of the Mississippi. So it was pretty cool. Yeah.
And they got the Silver Dollar Saloon that's still there from
Yeah.
the 1800s.
Yeah. Well, and then the Delaware Hotel had all the who's who of the Wild West era stay there. I heard it maybe it's haunted. I don't know. I don't like to be around haunted things, so but a really cool lobby. I mean, great place to go if you want to just check that out. So that's cool. Yeah, fat biking at 10,000 feet above sea level. How'd they do? Were they okay?
You looking for a workout? Yeah, that's a workout.
Yeah, because I think Leadville sits at about 10,035 feet above sea
Yeah.
level. Like it's one of the highest incorporated cities around, especially in Colorado. So all right,
Yeah.
okay, hey, we'll let you roam around. Okay, we'll be right back. We've got more Vail Valley Live coming up.
All right.
Enjoy the big game day. Well, we're really excited for it. So Sunday here at the Grand Hyatt, not only are we going to have some specials, we have extra TVs being brought in. So it's going to be pretty lively in our main lobby area, Fireside Lounge. We're going to be doing a huge addition to the menu for the day, lots of specials. I'm really excited for the chicken nachos. Chef Pascal's bringing his secret recipe from past life to this life, so we're stoked about that. We're gonna have all of our draft beers for $5. Specials will start at 3 o'clock on Sunday and go all the way through Super Bowl. I think Super Bowl's at 4:30. So a lot of fun things going on for Super Bowl. Parking will be complimentary for anyone coming on property. A nice little perk for all of our locals. So if you want to get out of the house, not fight the crowds, come over to the Grand Hyatt and enjoy.
Yes, I see the twice cooked wings. Can't go wrong. Wings and football.
Right, and the Korean barbecue I think is my personal favorite. Such a nice little spice to it and that flavor. So really exciting time. On top of football weekend though, we are right around the corner from Valentine's Day as well.
Yes.
And so I have a few fun things for Valentine's Day I wanted to show you. You know me, I love the food and the beverage. So we're gonna highlight a couple of the goodies that we have going on for Valentine's Day. Chef Pascal and Chef Kyle have come up with a great tasting menu. It'll start Friday the 10th, and run all the way through Valentine's Day. They are gonna have choices of 2 appetizers, 2 entrees, and 2 desserts. In those, you can pick and choose, you can do the full tasting menu, a lot of options, which is really great. I'm most excited for our dessert. We have a strawberry and berry chocolate cake. It's got a couple different chantilly layers, raspberry cream, looks so good. And of course, what would a great dessert be without a great cocktail? We will have tons of Prosecco and champagne. This is my favorite personal chocolate martini. Look at these hearts. You know, it's Valentine's Day. Awesome. And, you know, just get a little bit of the goodness.
You know, I think Valentine's Day is about going all out. You know, so these are just such a nice touch to make your meal feel special.
They are. It's a lot of fun, and of course, I can't, you know, not say parking is also included. I know that's such a big thing in the Valley. We're doing it through the whole weekend, so you have a lot of options. If you don't want to go out on Tuesday, you can come out on Friday, Saturday, and it's just such a great, you know, addition to our menu. This menu will be for Gessner's Restaurant, and exciting to start at 5:30 on Friday.
So should we call ahead and get a reservation?
Always recommend it, but you know, if worst case your plans change, come see us. I'm sure we can figure out a spot for you.
Definitely. The views here at Gessner are just beautiful. You're looking at Gore Creek, you're seeing the hot tubs. I mean, it's really special.
It is.
So
It's a lot of fun.
plan your holiday Valentine's special here.
Yes. Well, cheers and happy Valentine's Day and happy Super Bowl.
Yes.
Well, we are back, and yeah, so fun things going on over at Gessner Restaurant. Sorry, we are already still talking about Super Bowl. That's already passed, but let's check out what's going on over at Beaver Creek and bring Dom back in and talk a little bit about the Valar Performing Arts Center. So, Dom, we've got you know, a big lineup for Valar's 25th anniversary. So, have you been to the Valar Performing Arts Center yet?
I have not, but I did see Styx on the schedule, and that was my first concert I've ever been to. So maybe I'll do that again just to refresh the mind of what that was like.
Oh, so, yeah, totally. Well, hurry. You got to buy tickets fast because it's limited availability. Yeah, this is going to be Friday, February 24th. So not this Friday, but the next Friday. Yeah, they're getting close to being sold out with that. So, yeah, the music of Styx, you know, Come Sail Away, Mr. Roboto, all of those. And they have, you know, some of the original members that are still in there. They have a lot of 50th anniversary things going on for Styx, which is pretty cool when you think about the longevity of the band, the music, and how like different generations are liking them now. So yeah, so they've got a standing room only ticket if you want the orchestra pit. Tickets are a little pricey. They're starting at $128. And the VIP is already sold out. So yeah, so they've got some fun things on there. But tonight at the Valar Center, they're bringing in the Eris Quartet. And so, Dom, they've got the regular double-decker theater, you know, with the balcony seating and the main seating. They also have what's called the May Gallery. And just off to the side there, the May Gallery hosts different receptions, a lot of meet and greets, a lot of pre-concert cocktail parties. Well, they're going to have the Eris Quartet just play right there at the and so that's part of the classical series. Tickets are a little pricey for this, but includes some chocolates and some wines, and they're going to start it at 6 p.m. with the reception. 6:45 is going to be the performance, so very intimate. We'll have violins, viola, violoncello, playing a little Mozart, some Mendelssohn, some Grieg, so that should be a hot ticket for people that want to go there. And then Parsons Dance, we're going to be bringing in a little bit of dance to the Valar as well. But then, have you heard of Piff the Magic Dragon? It is like magic show.
I think he was on America's Got Talent or something like that. He dressed
Okay.
as a dragon.
Yeah, he
But yeah, he's a
does.
magician.
Yeah, he does. So they're gonna have two shows on the 19th. They're gonna have 4:30 show. That's a little more family friendly, child pricing, student pricing. It's part of the ticket 4-pack, and then they're gonna have more of an adult show. That'll be later on, recommended for those 18 and older, and so that should be fun. But Meredith had a chance. Do we have this video yet? Okay. Meredith had a chance to talk with him, and she said she was so surprised. Like the magic trick, he did a magic trick. He was, calling in, and she was here, and she said even like through the screen, I couldn't tell how this card trick happened. So that should be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That could be an idea is instead of getting like a Valentine's dinner or flowers, look at the Villar schedule and maybe get, 2 tickets to some fun show coming up. And then that could be the Valentine's gift, giving an experience instead of things.
Right. Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. I mean, if there's still openings for tonight's show as well,
Yeah.
there's your play,
There's your play.
gentlemen.
Yeah.
Take your lady to Villar tonight. How much did you say tickets were?
Well,
Trish,
they're
for tonight's show?
they're 125. They're 125
Oh,
for
that's
tonight.
not. That's nothing for the love of your life.
That's nothing, that's priceless, priceless
Yeah.
love. Yeah. So that's what's going on for the next couple of weeks at the Villar Center. And, and then, okay, so this is another cool thing. This is happening this weekend. So on February 18th, so Jerry Harrison, he was the keyboardist and guitar player for the Talking Heads. Okay. And then Adrian Belew was with King Crimson. So they're coming together for a pretty cool experience. So tickets to this are $45. So that'll be over the weekend, Saturday night. So, little Talking Heads, King Crimson, that should be a pretty cool thing that they've got going on there. And then their band is called Cool, formerly members of Turquoise. So this is
And if I have it right, anybody that joins King Crimson has to be like one of the top musicians in their weight class. So
Yeah.
that guy's probably pretty good at whatever instrument he's playing.
Well, and you know what? And he's also toured with like David Bowie, Zappa, Talking Heads, Nine Inch Nails, Tori Amos, Paul Simon, Cyndi Lauper. So, these guys have been around the block. The musician talent is going to be off the charts for this on Saturday. So, tickets for this once again, $45. And then that could be a good thing. So, check that out tonight. That's what they've got going on. That'll be on Saturday night. Okay.
And Trish, don't they also? I don't know if we're saving this for the next part of the show, but I believe they have the Talents Challenge going on this week.
Well, okay, you know what? Okay, so it's not quite this weekend, but it is going to be the next weekend. So that's the thing. Is like you got to get your game face on for the Talents Challenge. You can do it off the couch. I wouldn't recommend it. I think it's better if you, get out there and even just practice doing maybe 7 of the 14 runs. So Talents Challenge is a annual tradition at Beaver Creek, and it's the 14 black and double black diamond runs in the Talents area, which is Cheers.
What are some of the prizes?
$20, and I bet you signing up in advance will probably save you a little more. It's 26,000 vertical feet, okay? And then afterwards, you're gonna get the beer and the little after party. You're gonna get a free lunch and a drink, okay? So this is gonna be good, and it benefits SOS Outreach. So that's super cool that they do this. So go to the website. Because the spots fill up, they do actually cap this. So you want to make sure you get in. And you can even do it Saturday and Sunday if you want. But it should be pretty cool. And it's a nice challenge. And you can pace yourself. And, there's different routes you can take. I think I would start with the longer runs. I think I'd go from tier 9 10, and I'd end on 11 because Loco, Lupine, and Shooting Star, those are part of this as well. They're shorter bump runs. So there is a little strategy into this.
Yeah, get the short ones done first, and then
No,
take
short ones
the
last.
long one.
Short
last,
ones
sorry,
last. Yeah, when
the
your
long
legs
ones
are
are
like
first.
spent. When you're all fresh, do the longer ones. But we've got some tips. So why don't we've got some tips for everyone to check out if they want to learn a little bit more about tackling the Talents Challenge, which will be the February 25th and 26th.
Challenge is 14 of the steepest, nastiest bump runs on Beaver Creek, and the goal is to ski them all in one day. I'm going to give you some pointers on how to do that. All right, mogul skiing is all about stance. So you want to start in a deep ankle flexion, knees over toes, hips over ankles, shoulders over hips, arms extended so the elbow is well in front of the body, and your hands are just slightly wider than your shoulders. Vision 4 bumps down the hill. The biggest mistake most beginners make in the moguls is just simply how to approach the moguls. Use your poles for timing and not balance. Plant on the backside of that mogul. Use that as a cue to move up and over your new downhill ski. You can carve down that backside of the mogul just like you do on the flats.
One thing that Michael does really well is he consistently is turning his feet. One problem that we find in amateur mogul skiers is they stop twisting their feet, causing their upper body to become square with their legs and causing them to be back. Keep thinking about turning your feet all the way through the turn.
All right, line selection is a big part of mogul skiing. Think about how water would flow, and the line you're looking for is gonna be that high to low line that water would take. So I visualize water pouring out of my feet down the hill, splashing off of these moguls to help me find a line. All right, thanks for checking out our video. I hope we gave you guys a good idea of how to approach these difficult runs for the Talents Challenge this weekend.
Most important, be safe and have fun.
Hi, my name is Carrie Mae Wack, and I'm with the Eagle Valley Library District, and today I'm at our Eagle branch featuring our Spark Studio. So this is our maker space lab, or the place where you can come try new technology. We have software, hardware, pretty much anything that you can use to make and create. We have some sort of version in our maker space. Thanks for checking out the Spark Studio with me today. Make sure to come back to the Eagle Public Library and check it out for yourself.
This weather and mountain report is brought to you by Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevated savings.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live and happy Valentine's Day, everybody. We did get a little bit of new snow in the last 24 hours, 2 inches new at Beaver Creek and 1 over at Vail. And a little bit more snow in the forecast coming up. In fact, we're seeing a winter weather advisory rolling on through. Right now, temperature is not too bad. We're well above zero. We're at 20 at the valley floor. We're 15 up on Beaver Creek Mountain and 13 over at Vail Mountain. But we're not going to get much warmer. Look at these hourly temperatures in the teens till probably early afternoon, and then we'll camp out probably around the mid to upper 20s. Now, the winter weather advisory is going to bring in 60% chance of snow showers today, 70% chance tonight, and a 50% chance for your Wednesday. Now, we could see some scattered showers, patchy blowing snow. The wind is going to come into factor today, breezy with the west wind 10 to 20 miles per hour. But then tonight, our wind chill values, even though we'll be kind of in the single digits, maybe in the valley floor, we could see wind chill values as low as 10 below zero, with the winds increasing 15 to 20 miles per hour after midnight. So just think about that. The drifting, blowing snow, and the visibility could be tough in case you're making a late late night trip to the airport or getting an early start in the wee hours in the morning to get to DIA down in Denver. And then on Thursday, we'll have some patchy fog before about 7 a.m. And then sunny skies returning. Our temperatures on Thursday will reach into the 20s and probably the 30s. By Friday, sunny and 40 degrees. So it's going to be upper 30s and low 40s for you on the 17th. So that's a quick look at the weather. Accumulation wise, we're not going to see too much out of this storm. We could maybe get 2 today at Vail and Beaver Creek, and then 3 and 2 at Beaver Creek and Vail tomorrow. Then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we go back into that dry spell. Next week, Sunday, we could see another storm come through, dropping maybe 1 or 2 inches, 2 or 3 into Monday, but 5 maybe for Tuesday, your Fat Tuesday, February 21st. We could see a bit more accumulation out there. So that's what we're looking at as far as the snow forecast is concerned. But let's bring Dom back in and talk a little bit about Valentine's Day. So, we're gotta get people prepared, at least get the card. I did send a card to my mom. She got it in the mail yesterday. I had the wrong zip code, but she got it. So I thank the mail gods for somehow correcting. She's in Mesa this winter, so enjoying with all the snowbirds. She's getting out of the North Dakota cold. But Dom, throughout the nation, it's kind of fun to see, what some of the most popular gifts are state by state. Jewelry is one, chocolates are another, flowers, stuffed animals. So we've got a graphic that has the most popular gifts for Valentine's Day, kind of state by state. Do we have that, Anthony? Oh, what? Okay, there we go. So, so let's see. Michigan, jewelry, that's for you. Are you from Michigan?
Oh, yeah. Yep,
Okay.
yep.
Yeah. Okay. Indiana, did you spend some time in Indiana too?
That's where my Valentine is from.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So chocolates, and then we've got gift cards. North Dakota has flowers, but I went to college in Minnesota, so that's jewelry. Look at Colorado's got the teddy bear, little stuffed animal action.
Oh,
So
is that a teddy bear? I thought that was SpongeBob. I can tell.
Yeah, SpongeBob, very synonymous with Valentine's Day. Okay, so now another cool thing that happens. Okay, so Loveland, Colorado, they do a full-on Valentine's Day special. So ever since January 30th, they have been restamping and remailing letters that come to them. They bring in the police chief, they bring in Miss Loveland, Colorado, and they have this, these stamps that they get into and everything. So they have a whole set of hosts. They got a mascot, all sorts of things that they do. And it's all part of their Valentine stamping. And they do the nation's largest Valentine restamping program in the U.S. So more than 100,000 Valentine cards are remailed from Loveland in the special cachet stamp that they have. So if you might get a special one from there, but also there's all sorts of things that go on. Let's show that other B-roll that actually has the events, kind of that the B-roll video that shows their special events. They've got a whole Sweetheart season, so it's pretty cool.
Trish, just to clarify, is this in Loveland, Colorado, or is this at Loveland the resort?
This is Loveland, Colorado. But you know what they do at Loveland Ski Resort? All sorts of people renew their vows on this day.
Really?
It's pretty crazy. So it's neat how they share the love. Yeah. So you might see people in wedding dresses renewing their vows up there today too. Yeah. And they have
Vail is missing out. Vail is missing out. Valentine's Day. We could have our own big event going on here.
We could market that whole thing. Yes, exactly. Well, you know what? You know what? You should see. When the ticket scanners start scanning tickets, you should see if they have if they're handing out the Vail Loves You stickers, because they used to do it. And then you need to put it on
Okay.
your jacket, or maybe you put on your helmet and wear it for the day and everything.
Yeah.
So maybe go around those ticket scanners pretty soon. What's the line looking like?
The
Anyone showing up?
the line's pretty the line's pretty long right now.
What? Wow.
I'll get back over there for the next shot and see if about those stickers, but
Yeah.
starting to fill up, and there goes the Golden Gandhi.
Oh yeah, the gondola car number 50. Hey, I've not ridden in the new gondola car, which is Gandhi car number 60 for the 60th anniversary.
Oh,
Have you seen that one?
yeah. No, I have not, but I will say I was riding in at Blue Sky Basin, and guess what chair number I got? I'm gonna
What?
let you guess. I'm not gonna say it.
Okay, I really have no idea.
Chair, chair 69. It's the best chair to get on the mountain.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Well, hey,
And just I know it's a fratty joke, but there is a Instagram account. So if you do get on Chair 69, take a picture, tag Chair 69. It's an Instagram account, and they will feature your photo because it's a long running joke, obviously,
oh
but
my gosh.
pretty funny. So
Okay.
make sure you're always paying attention to your chair numbers because, yeah, if you get the Golden Gandhi or another chair number that you like, maybe it's your lucky number. It's always a fun way to make it a little bit more exciting, waiting for that chair.
Okay, well, hey, you know what? Okay, so in Gondola 1, most of the chairs, the chair numbers go in sequential order. But right there where you are, they don't. They take those gondola cars off at night and they store them up in a big storage barn up at the upper terminal. All right, so they don't put them back on like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that order. So it's not like you can plan to get a chair because you don't know what's coming up next. So that's just a little bit of trivia about
Yeah.
that
Well,
gondola.
I have another question, Trish, and I
Okay.
don't know if you know this. I definitely do not know this, but what is the highest chair number, on these lifts? Or
Well,
the biggest one I've seen is 101. So I don't know. I think
oh,
there's
oh,
more
I
than
think there's
that.
a, I think there's 111 total cars.
Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
111 total. And I don't know if that means that that's how many are on at one time, or that's how many they own, because sometimes they're not all on there, and they've got some that are stored, or maybe they're being repaired for some reason. Did you know that when that chairlift goes around the bull wheel at the base, there's the seats get charged. They like bzz, they get a little zap of electricity, and they're heated
Oh.
for you when you
Oh,
get on
is
the
that how it
gondola.
works?
That's how it works. It goes around the bull wheel, and then some little electric.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's how it
funny because
happens.
every time I get in these gondolas, I'm like, oh, somebody's been warming up my chair or my seat for me. But go figure, it's electric. So
Yeah,
yeah.
it's electric on this one. Not at the Gandhi 19, not at Eagle Bond. But okay, we'll let you go and roam over so you can see the line and see if they're giving
Yeah.
away any Vail
Yeah.
Loves You stickers, pins, any kind of thing. They used to do that many years. They do that on
Okay.
Valentine's Day, and then they do the top of the morning and stuff over at top of the morning for St. Patty's Day. Those are the shamrock stickers you can put on your helmet or put on your jacket.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. What do you think
All
about doing
right.
for guests? Is that a tape piece? Oh, yeah. So, while we let him go roam around, I'm going to let you know once again about some Valentine's Day specials at Gessner Restaurant. So, this is right at the Grand Hyatt Vail. You'll get valet parking when you come on in. They're going to give you choices of a starter, an entree, and a dessert. And the starters, anything from El Carpaccio to the lobster salad with a little bit of winter citrus. For the entrees, miso glazed cod or a grilled lamb chop. And then dessert. Oh, save room for dessert. Okay, we got the strawberry almond champagne cheesecake or chocolate and red berry cake. So if you're a chocolate lover, that could be your thing. But so nice that they've got this going on. And a couple of other places that have things going on too. Let me just make sure, the Height is doing a great special tonight. A lot of these people are just doing it tonight. And then you can go over to Stoke and Rye. Stoke and Rye is over at the Westin, the former Maya restaurant. And then we've got anywhere for if you want to go over to Squash Blossom, if you're thinking about getting jewelry. They've got great things happening with jewelry and art with Curate, Art and Curiosities. They're bringing in some fabulous rugs too. So you can combine charitable giving with that, and 10% of the proceeds are going to go back to the Serious Fun Children's Network of Camps. And this is part of the Paul Newman collection of camps. And this is kind of on Colorado River Road out by on your way to Gypsum, north of I-70. They've got a great campus at Roundup River Ranch. And then a Valentine's Day for singles that's going on at North Coast Originals. And they are located in the Eagle right on Broadway. So a couple of things definitely happening on your Valentine's Day. At least get the card. You know, I remember during COVID, the cards were so picked over. So get there. You gotta get your card. Do that earlier in the day. And and get the balloons. Absolutely. Everything else. Okay. Is Dom ready? Dom's not ready yet. Okay, perfect. You know what? A few other things to do. If you are looking for a sporty way of celebrating Valentine's Day, well, we've got a snowshoe tree trail. All right, so this is brought to you by the Betty Ford Alpine Gardens. I love how they still bring us out in nature, even in the wintertime. They do these on Tuesdays from 10:30 to 11:30. And you're going to snowshoe on the garden trails with a naturalist from the Betty Ford Alpine Gardens. And it's just a great beginner guided tour. Turns your eyes up to the trees and their importance in the mountain's ecosystem. I'm sure you're going to ask them all sorts of questions about like what the gardens look like in the summer. But check this out. So the price is just $10. And it is limited to 10 people. So make sure you go to this and get yourself dialed in. Info at bettyfordalpinegardens.org. We'll give you some more details. But Dom was ready? Okay, let's take it out to Dom. And he is standing by right at the base of Gondola 1. Okay, that is quite a line for a Tuesday. People are getting after it on their day off.
Yeah, they are. And I was asking a lot of the people,
the scanners?
The scanners and a few of the ski school instructors. I said, so where's the I Heart Vail stickers? Can I get one?
Yeah.
They said, no, we had to cut costs and, stickers had to go. So I guess those are long gone and probably not going to be on the mountain.
Okay, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess so. Okay, so Dom, you won't get a sticker today. I'm sorry, I've been promising this sticker. Wasn't that the first thing I mentioned when I came in today, Anthony? I go, Anthony, they give out stickers. It's such a special thing. But okay, I think I've got an old sticker. Maybe I can find an old sticker for you.
Yeah.
I did have a little pin that said you skied Vail on Valentine's Day. You might get a special pin on your Epic Mix app. When you ski a certain amount of vertical or you cover some kind of challenge, like you rode the lift 5 times, maybe they'll have a virtual pin that you can look at on your Epic Mix app. Okay.
I think I do believe Vail does recognize people that ski a lot. So I have a friend in town who works at one of the ski shops, and he gets on the mountain every single day.
Yeah.
Every year, and they send him a Vail backpack last year, a really nice Helly Hansen backpack.
Okay.
For getting out every single day. So they do recognize those people that are out there. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Some people follow their vertical, like they follow the stock market. I mean, they're just on it every day. I'm kind of like the scale. I don't own a scale, and I don't know how many vertical feet I have. I'm not a numbers gal. I'm more about the experience, right?
Right.
Okay.
And that way you can say, when people ask you how much vert did you can just make up a number because you don't really know. Or
Totally.
Yeah, I was going 80 today. I was going down 80 down Talents Challenge today. No down all those bumps.
Yeah. I kind of do it on Super Bowl Sunday. We started in Vail, then we're in the back, we're in 5, then we're over in Northwoods. We come all the way down Riva. Then we go up Gandhi, we go to Lion's Head, and we come back. So I kind of figure if I'm going wall to wall, if I start at Arrowhead and make it over to Rose Bowl, I'm wall to wall. I kind of do east to west. Yeah. All right, yeah, east, north, south. That's my measure of I'm covering some terrain, people. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's commitment. I do the same over here in Vail. I get on Cascade and I make my way around the whole mountain, every single bowl. But that's a whole day trip. That's usually like
Yeah.
a 4-6 hour extravaganza of skiing for the day.
Yeah, totally. Hey, it looks like we're losing our blue skies. We had a little bit of blue this morning. Where that cloud cover's coming through, Dom. We got a winter advisory. Winds will be picking
Yeah,
up too.
It
Looks
looks
kind of
pretty dark
ominous.
over there. Yeah,
It's coming.
It's coming, but we've needed it. It's been, we've had too many sunny days in a row.
Yeah.
I need to refresh on the seasonal depression so I can enjoy those sunny days a little bit more.
Totally. Yeah, totally. Like, my sunglasses are getting tired. Let's just do that.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah, the bridge on my nose.
yeah, my bridge of my nose is hurting. Okay, well, I want to thank everyone for watching today, and thank you, Dom. Dom, I thought you were going to be reporting from the ice rink real quick. Okay, so I heard you got hurt last weekend at the hockey game?
Pulled the groin in the third period of the last game. Nothing too serious. So you can call me a Band-Aid if you want. but yeah, hopefully heal up here in the next week and be back at it.
Okay. Well, hopefully, yeah, because you've got you play. Is it St. Louis this weekend or was that last weekend?
That was last weekend. So this weekend we play the Denver Leafs. They're coming up from Denver.
Okay.
And they usually bring a really good squad, like an all-star team from Denver. So it should be good hockey.
Okay. Hey, did your parents like the game? Did they have fun at the games?
They loved it. Yeah, they loved it. They had a really good time. Everybody that comes is very impressed that, like, whoa, I didn't realize this existed. Like, what is going on? Why are so many people here? So they had that same experience when they came and really enjoyed it. And I was able to score a couple goals for them. So
okay.
I'm
sure they were proud.
better.
Sure they're proud
Yeah.
parents of their boy. They've been watching you probably ice skate and hockey skate since you were a tiny tot. But hey, this weekend with the Denver Leafs coming in, we could maybe see some of their hometown crowd come up here. Usually, St. Louis, they probably don't travel with a ton of fans. New York Fire Department, same thing. But Denver, you might be splitting the barn with the Denver Leaf fans.
Yeah,
No?
we might be. So maybe we put some type of limit on the amount of Denver people we allow in the or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta make room for the Vail Yeti fans. Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Well, hey, have a great Valentine's Day, you and your girlfriend. Thanks so much for giving us the scoop on what you're seeing and finding out there on the hill today. It is getting darker. You might need like the headlamp out there pretty soon. But hey, winter weather advisory coming our way. Winds will be picking up as well. Temperatures pretty mild right now, but not getting much warmer. It won't be nearly as warm as what it was yesterday or the day before. So just bundle for it. We won't have the sunshine today either. So you're going to want to dress appropriately for the weather, but still get out there and do it. Lifts open. They just opened at 8:30. Vail stays open until 3:30. Beaver Creek Main Mountain stays open until 4. But do remember that Bachelor Gulch, Arrowhead, Rose Bowl, they do close at 3:30. So have fun, everyone. Thank you for watching. We will see you tomorrow.